Welcome to I Know a Guy Bicycles.
Welcome to I Know a Guy Bicycles, hanging out with the guy. Hi, I'm Justin the Guy. Obviously, of a garage shop. Taking Scary how to use bikes one bike at a time.
If you like these videos, please like and subscribe.
All right, that's the favorite part. Giving a wrap, wrapping her up. No pun intended, and kinda is. Anyway, this bike's been a lot of fun to work on due to the fact that the vintage and the year is not really too old. It's one of the newer Kleins per se, before they stopped producing them. And what's really cool is it's actually in really good shape. It has 105 componentry. So yeah, it doesn't have Ultegra or Dura-Ace, but it's still really good stuff. And it does shift really well, considering its age, the original componentry on it. So in the wheels, I was surprised that I didn't find any problems with those at all. So it has a lot of life on it, and it will make somebody an awesome bike. What's really cool is you're not going to see yourself riding on the bike paths or the roads because it's completely a unique bike. So unique, I haven't seen very many of these. I've only worked on a few of them. Doing when I've been refurbishing, and like I mentioned before, I have one, and also I got my wife one as well. So, and the funny thing is they're both the same paint job, so we're all matchy. Did not do that on purpose, but it just turned out that way, you know. So when we go riding together, we both have the very pretty purple shiny Klein bikes, which is kind of funny. But they both ride really well, and it's just really kind of cool to have something that's unique. And with the experience of riding different types of bikes, it's not like the endurance positioning. It's a little more aggressive, but not totally racing. So it's a good compromise in between. So it does give you that good overall ride per se. This one's a double, so it doesn't have a lot of climbing gears, but it does still have a wide enough range for majority of riding that's done out there, kind of thing. So yeah, we'll just give her some nice black bar tape to go with this. So we got these caps. So there's a lot of different types of bar tape out there. I mean, you can go crazy, get pretty expensive stuff. Some more padded or gel, more traditional. You can get the kind of like even the cloth kind, which is kind of crazy. They still make those. But for me, this is a pretty decent Ceram bar tape. It holds up pretty well. I've been putting on this on bikes for the last couple of years, and when I've had bikes come back for me to work on them or what have you, that I wrapped with this bar tape, it seems to hold up really well. So very, very happy with it for considering how inexpensive it is. But you get the type that has a gel that's built into it, or gel inserts that go on top. I have one customer who likes the Shimano the wide tape. It was kind of a trip. It's like double the width of this, so kind of wrapping, and that was a new experience. Got it on there, it was fine. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Get my logo going the right direction. All right. So this particular bike is obviously it's in the 2000s, but it was built in the United States. Before they actually moved Trek's facility overseas. So this has the OCLV carbon in the back, and I believe the front fork too. And the granite tube they were still using at the time, and they were using it throughout their line. They're using it not on their road bikes and mountain bikes as well. The key takeaway on this particular specific road bike that they made is the dropouts are reversed, so they go into the frame, which the idea was to push the energy and the likelihood of that wheel sliding out is none. And you just get more of efficiency to it, which was really cool at the time. The chainstays that go to the drivetrain, they start off square in the bottom bracket area to get a stiffer ride, and accelerates more of that energy, or all that energy, into the drivetrain. So you got a lot of drivetrain props. So if you push the pedal on it, you're gonna go, it's gonna fly. I've ridden a couple of the Kleins. I've had a couple of Kleins. And the one I got now has the carbon stays like this one, which takes the edge off. The other ones without the carbon stays, they're fast, but boy, you can feel it after those longer rides for sure. But the overall acceleration and the quickness and handling is definitely Ferrari-like. I mean, it is definitely on point game back then when they're putting these things together. And this is a bike, I mean, yeah, it has 105 componentry on it, but if somebody got this bike and rode it for a couple seasons just getting into it, and they wanted to upgrade, it definitely warrants the upgrade, to upgrade the wheels, upgrade the drivetrain. I mean, I upgraded mine. I just bought mine as a frame, the Klein Aura got, and I upgraded with all Dura-Ace. And the thing is super light. Turned out, I think it was like 15, 16 pounds. Pretty light for that age, for sure. Got some nice high-end Mavic wheels on there. Didn't go carbon. Those are just a little more on the used market, a little pricey for me, and kind of just grabbed what I had, which was nice. I had a Dura-Ace kit available. So yeah, it's a cool little thing. And I'll ride it with combination with my other road bikes and mountain bikes and cyclocross bikes. So yeah, I got a few in the stable, which, you know, I'm very fortunate that my wife is very understanding of that. I get a couple a year, and some I sell, some I won't, which is, yeah, kind of, yeah, you know, work around that. Get on this side. There you go. So yeah, this is going to be definitely a gym for somebody. It's really going to be a really fun bike, and like I mentioned before in the video series, is if you haven't ridden one of these, it's definitely something that you definitely want to ride, experience. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's you know, this is where they're, you know, I would say this bike really compares really well to anything that's new, in the sense that's coming out, because it has, you know, the higher end tech that they've been working with for a long time. Really good stuff. Fast, and unfortunately I don't have sun right now. It's putting this together in the wintertime, so it's really pretty in the sunlight. It's a white paint. Well, the decaling is painted on there, and you can kind of see, you know, this little scuff that they have here, where they painted the gray of the decaling first, and then they stenciled it, and they painted the white and pulled the stencil. Well, then they painted the silver kind of chameleon kind of color to it, and on top of that they have a super thick clear coat, so you can tell the thickness of the paint is pretty amazing. And the paint, expensive paint on these guys is pretty expensive. They did not hold back on the cost and the paints. Klein was known for his paint jobs, and they definitely kept that when Trek purchased them, which was pretty cool that they were able to do that. Like some companies that get purchased and they do a whole bunch of changes. Klein's actually embraced it and actually carried over a lot of those and gave them an opportunity and money to expand on it for a few years while it was under the Trek umbrella. So if you see any Kleins from 98 and newer, if it's something you want to try, mountain or road alike, it's definitely something to look into for sure. I would highly recommend it. But these guys are kind of fun. They're reflective on these, which is nice, safety thing. Or you can put, there's lights or mirrors. Put in the end plugs of the bars. Get a little professional look on there. A little extra polishing on the hoods so they're nice and clean. And the last bit is the tags. Well, I put some dot stickers on here to kind of protect the frame from the cable rubbing. They were basically frame stickers that I got, and I realized they're a little too small for frame stickers. You can't read them, but they turned out to be really good for protecting the frame. So hey, you know, the extra 1,000 stickers actually came in really good use. And get this guy right here. And marvels of technology, a QR code. That guy right there. Voila! Ready for its new owner. Well, again, thank you for hanging out with me. This one's ready to hit the road. And, you know, I'm excited to whoever gets this is going to be just blown away by how it rides. Even if you're just a beginner, this would be one hell of a beginner bike to start off with. It's in really good shape. It'll get you where you want to go. If you want to get, upgrade later on, you're already kind of partially there. This has a lot of life still on it, so it's going to be a stellar experience for whoever gets this bike. So, well, again, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day. Until next time, from the garage.